You're watching Peter Frampton live from Tallahassee.
It's time for Live in Tallahassee, the region's #1 source for entertainment news. Live in Tallahassee is brought to you by these local businesses: Sonny's Barbecue, Kraft Nissan, your iHeart radio stations, Silver Digital Media. And now, here are your hosts, Joel Silver and John Summers.
You are looking at Cascades Park in downtown Tallahassee, the site of the best concerts that are ever happening in Tallahassee, and now the site of tonight's show, where we are here with Peter Frampton, and more importantly, here with John Summers again. John Summers!
Thank you, Joel. It's good to be back. Welcome to Live in Tallahassee here on Fox 49. Well, we have got a packed house. It's a sold-out show.
This is unreal.
I thought Boz Scaggs was going to be good. Frampton's going to be amazing. So the crowd is eagerly anticipating the show, and I think it's starting in like 10 minutes. So it's going to be big.
We're moments away. Things are really, the place is filling up. And when you get a crowd like this, you get Live in Tallahassee, because we got to be here to see this excitement.
Well, you know, I believe we're the only video team that got press credentials for this event.
Hey.
We're it. We got it.
Would it be any other way? Because you can always count on us to bring you the entertainment news. But John Frampton, he's been around forever, and this is all about rock.
Back when I was a baby DJ working on WONS, I remember playing cuts from Frampton Comes Alive. I think it's the best-selling double live album of all time.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. And hopefully I'm getting my copy signed back there now. At least I gave it to his manager. We'll find out. It'll probably be the guitar tech that'll sign it.
He's always got something going on.
A roadie or whatever, you know.
We got lots of other great stuff. Later on in the show, we're going to take you to some great performers. Tallahassee Dance Academy doing their thing at Childs Auditorium, the annual show. Great dancing, great things going on there, and a whole lot more on tonight's show. But we're going to start right here at Cascades Park, I think.
Let's get Peter Frampton on stage and let's see some of this show.
All right, we went around and found out what people think.
And tonight, Frampton Comes Alive again in Tallahassee.
What we have tonight is the perfect recipe for awesomeness, because we do have one of the great guitar players of all time, Peter Frampton, live here in Tallahassee at the Cascades Park Amphitheater. And we do have some of the best food trucks in Tallahassee, and of course some of the best bar servers here. So all in all, we're going to have a great evening.
Well, he was a rocker from my time period, from when I was a kid, and always was in love with him when I was a little girl. And I just love his music. He's very talented.
What do we get here in Tallahassee with the Cascades here in town? It's the best.
So clearly people are excited, but what's everybody's favorite Frampton song? We asked them.
Probably Show Me the Way.
I want you. That's my favorite song.
Baby, I Love Your Way. Guys, I had a whole list down and I forgot them all, but I'm so excited.
We are front center stage with Felicia, who's got a big job tonight, keeping this capacity crowd off the stage. Felicia, are you worried?
Not at all.
You look like you can handle it.
For a great time.
This is going to be quite a show. It's packed here. How excited does everybody look?
They look like they are anxious and ready for the show to get started. A lot of people here ready to have a good time.
I see the Scott Carswell Presents thing. Yeah. Scott Carswell, he's great. He coordinates all this stuff. What do you think about him?
It's great. It's a great addition to the community, and having, different concerts and things for different genres of music and presentation for the community is great.
I love it. Here she is. Yeah. We're going to keep the camera trained on her to see if the crowds rush in. Felicia's going to be ready, keeping everybody at bay. All right, let's go take a look what else is happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Frampton!
Great show tonight. It's gonna be fun. This place rocks already, so look at it like that.
You're right. What do you like about Frampton?
I love everything about him. He's been out since early when I lived in Missouri, so that'll tell you something how old I am.
Are you a rocker?
Yes.
See.
I knew him somehow when I was in college in 1974, and then I heard about him preaching, teaching stuff, and it was wonderful. And I've never heard him. I don't have his records, but his name was so familiar with me. We came here.
What college were you at together?
Franklin College of Indiana.
And he never played there?
No, he never played there, but I graduated in '74. It was right after college, and we had children, and our children were so little that I think I was disturbed that whole period of time. And I knew his name, and I'm here to really rediscover Peter Frampton.
Well, hopefully we can have a reunion today.
Yes, I certainly hope so, and if we do, it'll be wonderful.
Familiar face here. When we're at Kraft Nissan doing shows, he's always here. But now, here we are at Peter Frampton.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years.
Now, I saw you earlier at the Memorial Day barbecue, which you'll see later in this show.
Right.
But you were telling me how great this show is going to be.
It's going to be fantastic, man. From what I've heard and what he's been playing online, it's going to be incredible, and I'm so proud to even be here.
This is pretty cool. And what is it about Frampton that brings a sold-out crowd like this?
Oh man, he's an icon. He invented the wah-wah, basically, and I used to look a lot like him and had long hair.
Is that right?
I have no hair.
I cannot imagine.
Yeah, I had hair. At one point.
Stop it. All right, but we got to take a second. We got to talk about Kraft Nissan, who sponsors our TV show and sponsors great things like this. Why does Chris Kraft, why does the whole place do it?
We love this community. This community has given us so much, and we'd love to give back to it. If you have anything going on in the community, please come by our dealership and talk to us about it. We'd love to get involved, especially with kids. We'd love to get involved.
All right. Hey, you can't say any better than that. Kraft Nissan, thanks so much. Let's see what's going on back by the stage.
Hello, Tallahassee! It's very nice to be here, and thank you all for coming out. Wow, you guys are good. So I have to do a survey here. So who's from Tallahassee? Is there anyone from anywhere else coming to town? Okay, that's like a draw. You just heard that. Okay, Tallahassee, one more. Out of towners. We love you all.
I'm here with my good friend Reggie Garcia, great attorney and now noted author. Great reviews on your new book. How's it doing on Amazon?
Thank you, John, and they're doing very well. Second chances help folks put their lives back together. But we're here tonight at Cascades Park. Of course, another Scott Carswell, John Summers production.
Oh, it's Scott. It's all Scott.
I feel like I've been going to these concerts for 30 years, but I don't want to tell anybody my age.
Well, this is exciting, man. Frampton, I know you're a Frampton fan, right?
Absolutely. For 5 years, I didn't know the difference between Eric Clapton and Peter Frampton, so I've now figured that out. But no, I've been listening to Frampton since I had a brother that was older than me, literally reel to reel when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I went from Frampton to Clapton to Santana and beyond. But yeah, I think this is a big deal for Tallahassee and North Florida.
It really is, yeah.
We are in the front row with the big rockers. Let's talk about this. We got Peter Frampton coming in. Why are we so excited about this?
Well, I've seen Peter Frampton in South Florida. I'm going to see him again now here in Tallahassee. I'm ready to go.
And you're ready to rock.
I'm ready to rock.
Awesome.
Do you feel like I do?
That's your favorite song.
That is my favorite song.
All right, tell me any Frampton memories you got?
I can't remember.
All right, let's go down the line here because we got two people all the way from Monticello. Monticello's here for Peter Frampton. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking let's get this party started.
She's ready to party.
I think anything's better than Monticello on a Saturday night, sir. Well, we're ready for it to start.
Wow, did he just say that? I like it. All right, what do you like about Peter Frampton? What's your favorite song?
What's your favorite song? I don't know. Do you? I'm not sure.
This is a very important decision.
Put your hand in the lottery. What you found? Take a face, you got another chase. Let me drunk, carry on, won't do you no wrong. Something new. Icicles and blue serene. Inside my hand. I came in the same way too.
Peter Frampton, this is Deborah. She's my sweetie. What you got to say, baby? Tell him. She's having the time of her life. We's at Peter Frampton. It's May 28, 2016. We having a ball. This is Deborah. And she's lit like the sky and having fun. Look at these colors, that backdrop. Oh, it's great.
You got your mother in a world. Girl, hey babe, your hair's all right.
The guy's sharp. The guy can wail.
And
so
one
it's
thing
going to be a good one.
One thing I tell you, John, is Cascades Park, it's just becoming a great music venue.
It really
and it's
is.
filling up every time we do these shows, and we're getting great acts.
Bigger and bigger crowds. People are now acclimated to where to park and where to sit and what you can do. And Alabama Shake's coming up. I think that show's already sold out.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's going to be in September. But I know that the city and the county allocated some additional funds. So coming up this fall, look for some big acts on this stage right here.
We like hearing that.
I think we're going to go to break right now, right?
We are. Live in Tallahassee back with quick shots and other things right after this break from our friends at Kraft Nissan.
Every morning the sun rises in our fair city. A while later, Chris, the late riser, wakens for a day of work and involvement in FSU and community, serving Tallahassee as he has for years. Across town, Brother Peter, the early riser, has already turned on the lights, checked itineraries, and game planned with loyal employees who've been showing up every day for decades. And as the day rolls into business mode, the brothers orchestrate what has come to be recognized as Tallahassee's premier auto dealership, your car dealer, Kraft Nissan.
In honor of National Barbecue Month, we're holding the greatest rib-eating contest in the history of the universe, the Million Rib Sweepstakes at Sonny's Barbecue. Help us eat 1 million ribs and you could win free Sonny's for a year. Add to the bone count with all-you-can-eat St. Louis ribs with 2 sides and bread for $14.99 for a limited time. Then enter for a chance to win at Sonny'sBarbecue.com/millionribs. Sonny's Barbecue, local pit masters since 68. 68.
Live in Tallahassee is back on the air now, and time for quick shots, other things going on around our region. And we got some good stuff. Let's go back and take a look. You're looking at it here, some of the Memorial Day things happening. And we'll start at the brand new center of Tallahassee, a Memorial Day barbecue held on Memorial Day evening. It was a great night, live music there, and a whole show put on. And Center of Tallahassee is really coming along nicely now. Restaurants are moving in, stores are moving in, and it's going to be quite a place. And one of the most exciting attractions there is the new venue where you'll be able to see great acts. And they've got some good ones coming, like the Steve Miller Band in July. So a whole lot of stuff going to be happening here. they thought they'd have a special evening, a special party for Memorial Day, and we thank them for doing that and entertaining us. Let's move on. How about this one for Memorial Day event at our friends Kraft Nissan, who sponsors this show. They were having a sale all weekend, but they didn't just do a regular sale, folks. They had a Memorial Day barbecue. Chris Kraft on the grill, cooking up the hot dogs, cooking up the hamburgers, and he was just giving them out. It was so much fun. We stopped by, we took a look, and yes, I did have a hamburger, but it was good stuff. By the way, the place was packed. Our friends at Kraft Nissan always do a great job. The place was packed. The cars look great. Kraft Nissan remains the leading dealer in town. So a great job by him, a great job by them, and we had a great time at their Memorial Day barbecue. And thanks for the burger, Chris.
Hi, this is Jack at Kraft Nissan. I'm one of the managers here. We just got through with our big sale we had for Memorial Day weekend. Really a big success. We appreciate everyone coming out and breaking bread with us out here, having hamburgers and steaks and hot dogs. Please come by next year. Watch the newspapers. We're going to do this a lot more this coming year. Before the year's end, we'll probably have 5 or 6 more of these. So we want you to come out every time we do this, please. Thanks, Joel.
Okay, and we're going to wrap it up now with a really special look back here. This was a great event. Check out the ladies of Tallahassee Dance Academy. And let me tell you, these ladies put on quite a show here in Tallahassee, and you probably know every single year it's dance recital time, and these girls were there to impress, and they did a great job. And they did it all. They did the tap, the ballet, the jazz, they did some hip-hop, they did everything. Then I gotta tell you, the show that they put on and the dedication that they put into their dancing is so incredible to see. And they practice all year for this, folks. Now, a big shout out to Melinda Allen. Melinda Allen, who has been leading TDA for so many years and teaching all these young kids to dance. And it's more than just teaching them to dance. It teaches them so much about life and growing up and all that. So she does such a great job with that. Also, Cricket Manheimer, Lindsay Allen, the whole group over there at TDA does such a fantastic job, and you see the end product here. There's a lot that goes into it, but you're looking at the end product here, and they really know how to put on quite a show. So I got to tell you, there was 2 shows, about 2 hours each. So they had lots and lots of great dances, and you see the age ranges go from all the way from the little kids all the way up to the big kids, and some of these kids danced for many years, all throughout from kindergarten all the way up into high school. So there are so many people there that have been there for so long. So again, I gotta tell you now, live in Tallahassee, always thrilled to be at this event. This was held at Childs Auditorium. The auditorium was packed with proud family, proud friends. Everybody showed up to watch the girls of Tallahassee Dance Academy do their thing. So once again, congratulations to everybody who danced. It was a great show, and we thank you for inviting the cameras of Live in Tallahassee. We're going to wrap up and go to commercial break, but on our way out, here's a few more dances from the girls of Tallahassee Dance Academy.
Our unsparing world now brings fire. Your side, if these wings could fly, oh damn these.
song here at Cascades Park. Great show. Hey, look, our buddies, Kraft Nissan, sponsors of Live in Tallahassee. We thank them for being a part of our show, and they sponsor so much here in town, like great concerts like this one.
All right, you're looking at Hawks Rise Elementary. Here's a great story. Kids graduating 5th grade is one of the great schools in our area. We went and checked it out and asked kids what they want to be when they grow up.
We're so happy you could join us this morning for this momentous occasion. These boys and girls have worked very, very hard. We're so proud of them. We know that they have great things in store for them in their lives. It's always exciting when I see boys and girls move on to middle school and high school and see their names in the newspaper for all of the accolades that they have received. And I know, parents, that you have supported us and supported them, and that makes such a difference. We so appreciate that.
When I grow up, I want to be a personal injury lawyer.
When I grow up, I want to be a vet. When I grow up, I want to play in the MLB. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor of education.
When I grow up, I want to be a scientist.
Next year, you guys are going to start, and you're going to bring this great tradition of excellence that I know your 5th grade teachers here at Hawks Rise has instilled in you. Bring it to Deer Lake, and I know we're going to be able to carry on this tradition, and we're going to make great things happen in your future.
When I grow up, I want to be a basketball player.
When I grow up, I want to be a professional NFL player.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian.
When I grow up, I want to own my own technology company.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian.
When I grow up, I want to be a horse trainer.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher at Hawks Rise.
Abigail Hope Harper.
But some of them know right now what they want to do. And that is encouraging, and you will encourage them, and to see them grow and mature is a wonderful thing.
Rana L. Bartholomew. Caitlin K. Kodak.
These boys and girls have been busy learning and growing, achieving many successes throughout the year. We're so proud of their accomplishments. I cannot wait to see how these children impact their communities and the world in the future. So, as far as professions, these 5th graders were thinking of pursuing, I'm going to call out the categories: professional athletes, wow, scientists, chemists, teachers, nurses, lawyers.
When I grow up, I'd like to be a marine biologist.
When I grow up, I want to be a surgeon.
I'm Michaela Bowman, and I want to be an architect. I'm Megan, and when I grow up, I want to be a vet.
My name's Aiden, and I want to be a botanist and a zoologist.
When I grow up, I want to be a football player. I'm Caroline, and whenever I grow up, I want to be a chaplain in the military, or I want to be a professional soccer player.
We tell the students every single day, we are one family, we are one unit, we are part of each other.
When I grow up, I want to be in the military. When I grow up, I want to be an engineer. When I grow up, I would like to be a lawyer.
When I grow up, I want to be engineering.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher for the blind.
When I grow up, I want to write anime.
When I grow up, I want to be an engineer.
When I grow up, I want to be a historian.
When I grow up, I want to be a baseball player.
When I grow up, I want to be a scientist.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. It's so much fun.
On the first day of school, I introduced these students, my morning class and my afternoon, to an acronym, the word BOLTS. For starters, B, for these students to believe in themselves. It's real easy to have family and friends support you and to believe in you in each and everything you do in your life, but it starts with themselves, for them to believe in themselves in everything they do. O, for opportunity. What a wonderful opportunity that school is. And as they're finishing up 5th grade, they still have middle school and high school in front of them, so they have plenty of more learning opportunities. L, for some of these students, it is easier said than done. That is to listen. When you listen, you'll know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. T, to try. I never want my students to just try. I expect every last one of them to try their absolute best. And lastly, to support. Support one another, your friends, your family, just as they supported you along the way.
When I grow up, I'm going to be in the military.
When I grow up, I want to be a YouTuber.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. When I grow up, I want to be a policeman. When I grow up, I want to be a pro soccer player.
When I grow up, I want to be a professional baseball player.
When I grow up, I want to be in the MLB.
When I grow up, I want to be in the MLB. When I grow up, I want to be an actor. When I grow up, I want to be a YouTuber.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
When I grow up, I want to be an astronomer. When I grow up, I want to be a wildlife researcher.
When I grow up, I want to be an interior designer.
When I grow up, I want to be a psychologist. When I grow up, I want to be an athlete runner.
When I grow up, I want to be a nurse.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher.
I want to be a beekeeper.
Being a big has impacted my life primarily through awareness. Awareness that I could impact another child's life, another human's life, in a way that I had no idea existed.
And that's it, John. We're at the end of the show. What has been quite a show.
What a great show. And you know what we forgot to mention earlier is Alabama Shakes is coming in September. And it's not sold out. I thought it was sold out, but there are still tickets available. So you can go to capitalcityamphitheater.com or at the Moonbox office, you can purchase tickets. And we'll probably give away some tickets here on Live in Tallahassee as we get closer to show date.
That would be awesome. And the cool thing is, John, all tickets are good here. You can get tickets in the seats or you get tickets on the grass.
Right.
We've seen a lot of people here on the lawn just having a great time.
I had a friend of mine tell me that they got reserved tickets for the Boss Skaggs show, but this time they went for the grassy general admission area and they got a blanket out there. It's kind of a Woodstock feeling out there, you know. My recommendation though is that the line's got a little long, so I think we need to speed up the entrance. But other than that, everybody's happy, you know.
And he's going to make it happen for you.
I will, yeah.
At the next concert.
We're going to speed it up at the next concert.
Awesome. Hey, it has been a great show. John Summers joining us, you know, as he does when there's big music stories. You got to have Summers here.
Well, thank you. I enjoy the opportunity to drop in every now and then for a special guest spot. So,
and always the voice you hear on Live in Tallahassee.
That's right.
The voice of John Summers every single week. So we love seeing him in person. He does exist.
Woo! We'll see you
right.
next week then.
Been a great show. Thank you for joining us.